Hey, I'm Jeff Davis, and right now I'm here in Branford, Connecticut with entrepreneur David Szymanski. We met at a Connecticut Young Professionals Networking event roughly about a couple months ago, got to know each other, and we stayed in touch. I just had a delicious coffee with him at Common Grounds, and we were chatting, going back and forth. I want to very quickly give you some of his epic input. He actually said one quote that really resonated with me. I want to share it with you right now. We'll hear from him directly. David, you were saying that people judge you, to say it directly, no matter what you do, so why even care what people think? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I completely agree with you, because it doesn't matter what you're doing in your life, you're always going to find the naysayers. There's always people that are going to put you down for what you do. There's always people that are going to build you up. You can be out building your dreams, and somebody won't like it. So they're going to they're going to tell you not to do it, not to pursue those dreams. They might be doing it out of sense of protection or love or whatever it might be, or it might be jealousy. You never know. But no matter what it is, there's always someone that's going to bring you down. No matter what you try to do, people are always going to judge. Live your life. You're not here to impress them. You're a good person. You're living your life full of values. You're good. You have nothing to hide.
Wow, so powerful. You can tell why I enjoy talking to David, just shooting the breeze, learning from his wisdom and insight from his experience as a successful business owner. And I've certainly had my fair share of not only doubters, but people who judge. And I love how you said, too, that a lot of the times they are well-intentioned.
Yes.
So please don't misunderstand or think that we're putting anyone down. People are, and we've talked about this, they're loving, they're understanding for the most part. It's just that they may not fully connect with you along your journey, but you don't have to let that stop.
You can't let that get to you. We're all going to have those moments. You got to realize that, maybe there's circumstances you don't know about. Maybe the person is just rushing. Maybe they had a bad day. Maybe some tragic event just happened. You can't judge people without knowing all the facts. You have to know all the circumstances, and then you can go from there. Maybe they were busy. They just didn't really have the time to give you. And it might have came off as rushed. It might have been perceived as something that it wasn't intended to be. You just can't judge on one little action when you don't have all the facts.
Love it. It resonates with me so much, and I love how you just emphasize, one thing so you know is that David does fully live what he preaches, he practices and puts into action what he teaches others in his business and his actions. And I loved how you said that you don't always know what someone else is going through.
Yes.
So notice how we opened the dialogue here a couple minutes ago talking about how you, or for example us, may get judged by somebody. You kind of just have to disregard that and move forward anyways. But notice how we're also talking about not judging others or giving them the benefit of the doubt. They might
Absolutely.
have had a bad day, or you don't know what someone is going through. We've all been through struggles, but what if someone just lost their job, or what if they are going through some massive struggle to feed their children? You don't know what they're going through, and it's easier said than done. But if you can remember that in the moment, it'll really help you.
Yeah,
So.
Definitely. Just to illustrate a point, all you have to do is just change your mindset. Give you an example. Let's say you had a long day, you're on the train, you have a 3-hour ride, and somebody's kids are running up and down the train, making a lot of noise, and the parent, the father might not care. He's not paying attention, you're getting upset, everyone else is getting upset because he's not controlling his kids. So your mindset is, okay, he's an irresponsible parent, So you get upset, you go up there, you talk to him, and, the guy just breaks down, tells you that, he just lost his wife, he's coming home from the hospital, and he doesn't know how to tell his kids, so he's nervous. So what happens? How are you viewing the situation now? Now you're seeing it as, okay, I don't hate the kids anymore. I'm not upset with the kids. This isn't really a big deal. I'm sorry, The circumstances didn't change. Your perception changed. And now you know all the facts, so you can make a different judgment.
An incredibly, wonderful man who died at the age of 21 in a car accident. He was a senior in college at Central Connecticut State University. And he was waiting his entire life to go out with his friends for their first night on the town at the age of 21. So their entire life, the group of friends they grew up with, they're waiting to go out to hit the town. I can relate to that. You're waiting to be 21. It's exciting. And on the way home, they got in a car accident. He died. So what I want to share with you, and I say this very sincerely and humbly, I could not possibly feel worse for the family. He did not deserve to die, and that is beyond tragic. There are no words I can say to take away the pain of that loss. All I can say to you, to myself, and to everyone around us is to really live your best life today. That's not some impractical joke statement. I mean, in reality, take little action steps. In reality, push the ball forward, face your fears, do the improbable, question everything, defeat the doubters, prove people wrong, and that's when other people around you are going to go, holy shit, he's not joking around. And any concluding thoughts?
Biggest thing is, the thing we teach people the most is you can do whatever you want. It's all up to you. Dream big, chase your dreams, and consistent, persistent effort will get you there. That's all you really need to succeed in anything. Get the right mentorship along the way, make the right contacts. If you start acting on it, everything will fall into place. But nothing will happen until you start acting. So ultimately, it's up to you.